have Little League and high school. So the first thing you do is make sure that you know your distances. Whatever it is, the main thing that we have to understand when you know your distance, everything on a baseball field, every single thing on this baseball field is going to start right there. The apex of home plate. That's where you get all your measurements. And not this tip, not the black, but the white tip right there. That's where all your measurements start. So from there, on the pitch rubber to the front edge of your pitch rubber. So if it's 46 feet, and I think that's in that Little League, and then or 60 feet, 6 inches in baseball, or 43 in softball, it's from the apex to the front of the pitching rubber. If you don't do that, you're everything wrong. Now, we're going to run a string. That's what we talked about. This is an important thing. When you set your home plate and you want to get your pitching rubber square with home plate, you've got your home plate where it needs to be. It's square with your fair lines or foul lines. Everything's running right through that apex. If you'll just make you a mark, if you're in the 24-inch pitching rubber, if you'll come in 3.5 inches on each side and make a mark, your home plate is 17 inches wide. So that's going to get where you can measure, when you can hook all of these up, and from each corner of your home plate to 3.5 inches in on your pitching rubber is going to be 59 feet 1 inch. So that's how you can get your rubber square. It's way off a little. Is that everybody? Any question? Everybody understand that? Just a quick, easy way to make sure that your rubber is square with your plate. Very quick and easy way to do that. Here's what we're doing. We're running our string, like we talked earlier, through the apex of home plate, straight through to the center of second base. So that's a 24 inch. It should be 12 inches right there in the center. But the Little League rubber is 18, so you'll be at 9. So you get that set. There's your 12, there's your measuring points. There's from your rubber right here. So we're going to get this area level. How many people, when you put a pitching rubber in, do you use any kind of wood or any base, or do you just put it on the ground? What do you use?
Used tree lumber.
2 by 6. Yeah, that's 2 by 6 or 2 by 8. Either one would work really well.
Are you talking about underneath?
Underneath.
I was actually said somebody told me dig down an inch underneath that and sprinkle in a layer of cement underneath it, and that'll hold that up also.
If you get that level, yeah, that's anything to keep it level. Brick. So you get that perfectly level, and you have a base for your rubber. What I'm saying to do that, the wood's easy, brick or any, whatever gets that surface level and would keep from in the freezing and thawing, especially like you have up here through the winter. That base that you set your rubber on can move if you're not careful. So that's a good idea to put some type of base on there where it gives your pitching rubber some stability, as well as the home plate. Now this is one that we did. There's your 2 6s. We shot our grade, and we're going to be 10 inches above home plate. I want to talk about that just for a second. The rule book states that the pitching rubber is 10 inches over home plate. Everybody's seen that. What they don't read before that is that all skinned areas shall be graded level. So if you have any kind of slope, I argue with these guys that come around, I try to argue with them, they don't ever understand what we're saying. But they check professional baseball, they have guys that go around, they're engineers, they don't know anything about baseball. Am I right, Joe? But you have to take into consideration the slope of your field. So if some of these fields, and not as much as, I don't think anymore with the laser, you don't go a full 1%, do you, on the infield? Not many that I see. So they are flatter than they usually are, but I'll give you, for instance, Yankee Stadium. If anybody ever watched a Yankees game, you remember how they used to, anytime a ball was hit, a long ball to the outfield, how the players would run and jump up on the rail. Anybody ever pay attention to that or see how they did that? Well, the reason, they had such a crown on that field that you literally couldn't see, and I've been in there, and you couldn't see the left, much more from the left fielder from here up. That's how much slope they had on that field. They've renovated that now, and it's not the case. But I always wondered why they jumped up, but they literally couldn't see what was going on. So, with the pitcher's mount, with the rubber, if it's 10 inches high, at 10 feet 6 inches out towards home plate, from this point right here down to through your landing area, that will be exactly 1 inch fall per foot. And that's from 6 inches out in front. So that's why, and that gives the consistency, how level, that makes it everything right. A good, consistent slope for your pitching. And that's important for these guys. I've talked to a lot of pitching guys, and that's what they look for from bullpen to game mound, is a consistent slope. They don't, if you're too high, you're going to be throwing downhill. If you're too flat, you're going to be, it's just like throwing flat ground. So it's very important for pitchers, and as well as their arm, to make sure that they have a consistent slope every time that they pitch. And that's our job as ground. Again, we got our base set, we got the level, make sure that we're right there. We've checked our measurements, our 59.1, to make sure that we're good there. Then we're going to get in on the tabletop. Why do we have a table? Why do you have the table? Well, it says we're supposed to do that. I've seen some people that want to have a 4x8 Ed Mangum at the Braves. He always had an 8-foot wide for platform. His deal, that's what his pitchers wanted. But the recommendation is a 3x5 table. It's actually and that's 6 inches out in front of the pitching rubber, so it would be from the front of the rubber to the back would be 30 inches. 5 feet wide.